Hello everyone, welcome back to Vampyr. Right, it's this way. So, this time I actually remembered the microphone. I have no idea how I was able to make that mistake, but you know, whatever. Everybody makes mistakes. Well, I'm guessing she's at the other end of this long corridor of sorts. Wait.
These poor skulls didn't stand a chance.
Yeah, Harriet is indeed angry. There she is, down there. I'm guessing this is going to be the last episode of Vampyr, since, you know, it just feels like the end.
Oh, I'm sick. So sick. Doctor, help me, please. I'm in such pain.
I'll be glad to be of assistance.
Oh, like your help, Doris. Liars, all of you.
Holy crap.
My poor baby. I've been such a bad mother. But the Queen herself forgave me. Gave me another chance.
Harriet, you must stop all of this. I can't let you infect anyone else.
How dare you interfere with the Red Queen's plans, Doctor?
The Red Queen can burn.
The course of nature?
She is not nature. She may be a goddess, but if there's one thing I learned from video games, even gods may die. Holy crap. Whew. I honestly wasn't sure if that was going to be enough. Maybe you've been alone all your life because you're, you know, an angry asshole. That's just a possibility. There is no way this is that easy. Oh, definitely run. She's gonna blow. What the hell? The Queen.
How infinitely, how intensely, how irredeemably are you all going to suffer now?
I'm sorry, Queen. I can't. I mean, she is blood, so why can't I drink her?
Blood, feed me, give me their lives.
What the? What the hell is this? I'm sorry, my queen. Well, since this doesn't work...
Give me more. They are so young, so tasty.
Nope, nope. How did I not get enough blood to heal? That's not possible. Ah, that little bitch.
For this is my body.
You're not Jesus, lady. Whoa, I was about to approach.
Feed me, give me their lives, spread the crop.
Oh boy. That's usually not a good sign. That's when they dash at you. Yep. Come on, my ultimate is almost ready again. What the? There. Okay, this can't be that easy. I don't buy it. She's faking. Hang on, I need to switch something. 344. This won't help because of the ammo. 54, 45, yeah, this is pretty much the only thing I have. Right then.
Feed your mother, child.
No. You're faking.
No one could ever defeat you, mother of us all, for you are our every root and leaf.
You've always been my most amusing son.
Then go back to sleep, my queen, and smile at us from your dreams.
Did they feel my wrath? Have they suffered enough?
More
Definitely.
than ever, mother of us all.
Until the next time.
Until the next time.
That's it? She just wanted everybody to suffer? Wow. Like I said, what a bitch.
Over then, young Ekon. You have put an end to this terrible menace.
Old Bridget, what are you doing here?
This is my realm, Ekon. This is Suascal territory.
Indeed.
But they were all massacred by the monstrosity that Harriet became.
Others will come, engendered by deceitful vampires. I don't mean you, of course.
Thank you, old Bridget. It's nice to be appreciated for once.
I thought you'd been slaughtered with all the others.
Yeah, that actually
I
crossed
was
my
up
mind.
above, in search of help when Harriet suddenly turned into that thing. I have no idea what it was.
It's all over now. The epidemic has been stopped.
Yes, you prevailed in the end. I hope you'll forgive me for the way I treated you when first you presented yourself at our gate.
No need to apologize, really.
Yeah, I was a
Perhaps there
stranger,
will be no stories
so...
told or songs sung of what happened here today. But I'll know the truth. Jonathan Reid, newborn vampire, stepped forward and saved us all.
I'm
Thank you,
honored
old Bridget.
to be part of this city's legend. Thank you, old Bridget. May I ask you just one question?
How could I refuse you anything now? I'll answer just as I answered Lady Ashbury when we met a few nights ago.
Who are you? Really?
I was born with the name Bridget Eleanor Wellington. In 1738, my beloved and immortal husband decided to preserve my beauty and youth forever by making me drink his blood.
You were Lord Redgrave's wife. Then the pompous fool rejected you, did he not?
It was about 200 years ago.
So,
He's
wait,
found
does
me
this
in
mean
time.
that
And I sincerely hope it will find you too.
Dr.
Now
Reid
that
is
all
some
is
kind of
over.
demigod?
No, it's not.
Because he is the
I
descendant
may have
of
ended the vampire
the first,
epidemic,
well,
but
maybe
I
not
still need
firstborn, but
answers
the
from
child,
people I love.
I
the
feared
son
you
of
would say
a
that.
goddess.
Go then, young Ekon, and face your fate. Just remember that I'll always be here for you.
So is this really it?
London has been cleansed. This catastrophe came about when an ancient malignant will crossed paths with mortal imprudence. For now, we are safe. For now. My craving for blood remains. Red like hate, red like hunger, red as life and death, passing from one immortal to another, from predator to victim, patiently biding its time to rise again. London has been cleansed for now, but there's a simmering hatred, fear, and old grudges. When will we succumb, mortals and immortals alike? The next disaster is only a matter of time. My only hope now is to catch the woman I love, to understand why she fled, and unmask the secret that has been lurking in her blood for so long.
Could she be an avatar of the Red Queen? Uh-oh, that's daylight. That's not good. And
Well,
dude is just out
This
in the
is it.
daylight.
Lady Ashbury's domain. Why am I not surprised it's not on any maps?
Why would it
I'd
be?
better hurry.
You again. What is it?
Beautiful morn, my child. It looks like dawn is here at long last.
Can't you just leave me alone? Your precious queen has been sent back to the bottomless pit from whence she came. The nightmare is almost over.
I am here to say goodbye. The sun's warmth exhausts me. Soon I will rejoin my queen in her endless sleep. It is over. You did well.
Why did Harriet Jones become a disaster?
You are the doctor. You hold the knowledge needed to answer such a question.
I want your
Have you
answer.
the answer?
Ah, finally.
I noticed that all the Icors were female.
Not
As if a
finally, I
male
meant to say
couldn't
whatever.
endure the metamorphosis. Harriet was also a bitter and resentful woman, as was her daughter.
If the Morrigan prefers despoiled women to become the vessels of her wrath, we should be thankful that but one disaster hath been cast upon this wobbling world.
Icors seem to carry various diseases. They did not merely turn people into skulls. Their presence alone spreads death.
Who knows whether the Red Queen awakens when cursed mortals endure such epidemics, or if the contagions emerge like a curse as she awakes.
Well, let's hope it's not the second one.
So our beloved mother will just go back to sleep, now that enough people have suffered. Is that it?
No, Jonathan. The Morrigan has been appeased because you dared confront her. You have prevailed, my bittersweet champion.
And what are you to her? Her counterpart? Her opponent in some timeless game?
Her son.
She is my
Yeah.
mother, my dreadful and sour-tempered mother. She is yours too, in a way, but you are not born from her terrible womb like me. You are but a distant child.
She is the queen of
What
vampires.
does she seek? Revenge? Retribution?
She seeks nothing, since she only dreams of it. In the ancient tongue, when I was young, her name meant ghostly queen. Pray she never fully awakens, for her wrath knows no bounds.
Why is she angry though?
This is not over. I am here to find the true origin of the blood of hate.
'Tis unwise to interfere with a tale rooted so deeply in the suffering of others.
What will become of the Brotherhood?
The Brotherhood is as wise as it is ancient. You have nothing to fear from it.
I am not afraid.
Do you truly think they are merely scholars poring over dusty books?
Yes.
The stole of St. Paul wielded faith sufficient to cast a dragon into the abyss.
Jesus.
That is just a legend.
Am I not a legend? Are you not about to become one yourself?
That's a good point.
What will become of the vampire hunters?
They will never stop searching for William Marshall, for he escaped their two great hunts. Remember that you too are now on their dark list.
Whatever.
What will happen to Ascalon?
I can handle a few
Will
pre-win.
you let them run the country from the shadows?
I don't interfere with petty political intrigues. Ascalon was built upon the lie of a lineage. Such a deceit cannot last forever.
But Lord Redgrave definitely possessed Marshall's blood. Untainted blood from the greatest vampire knight.
Really? I wonder how he managed to acquire it. Perhaps I should retrieve this artifact before going back to sleep.
Perhaps you should.
No. I must know why Elizabeth fled here when I discovered she was the original healthy carrier.
No, she is not what you say she is. That is
Not?
a secret you will discover soon enough.
And you? Why are you here? Which new thread of which old twisted plan are you seeking to pull now? Tell me the truth.
I am just here to salute my sons and to bid them fare thee well.
Your sons? Plural? My God, will you ever stop speaking in riddles?
Perhaps
I don't
I'm
think it's
too
a
old
riddle.
for your spoken language. Perhaps you now have so many subtle words you no longer hear the simplest ones.
Who are your sons? Why do you bid them farewell now?
You are my son, as is William Marshall.
This is madness. How many have you created? Who else? Shakespeare? Isaac Newton? Alfred the Great? Francis Drake? Thomas More? Guy Fawkes?
My progeny is scarce, for I rarely feel the urge to protect this land anymore. But yes, one of those you named is your immortal brother.
What?
Maybe you should meet one night.
So that is all we are to you.
I hope
Puppets
it's
you
Newton.
create to defeat some threat
He was a
born
genius.
from a dreaming devil.
No, you are my sons. I am proud of you. I mourn when you fail.
When he fought me, Geoffrey McCullum used a serum made of King Arthur's blood. Since then, I have discovered that it was vampire blood. Whose blood was it?
King
You just
Arthur's.
said it. It was the blood of a king. The blood of the champion I chose to save this land in its time of greatest peril.
King Arthur was also your progeny. Why am I not surprised?
Yes, he was. But he failed in the end. And for centuries man suffered his defeat.
Damn.
Tell me about William Marshall. Why is his blood so strong?
He is not stronger than you, only older. You are strong, Jonathan Reid. A champion of your time, chosen to defeat a threat spawned of this generation.
Is he here? Is William Marshall here? Is that why you're here now, too?
Have I not already answered that question?
You haven't.
His blood was not tainted. The blood Lord Redgrave possessed. That which I used in the serum. But what if it had been?
Then you would have failed, I suppose. For the blood of hate would have corrupted you too.
Interesting.
Speak clearly then. And answer my last question.
What is it?
Did I defeat the epidemic?
Now you've found the castle, Jonathan Reid. Only you can answer that.
Of course. No straightforward
Farewell,
answers.
my child. I shall dream about you soon.
Should have known.
It's locked. The castle walls look decrepit. Maybe I can find a way to sneak in.
Nope. Maybe around here. Ah, here we go. I don't see anyone. Can I stand in the sunlight now? What? How is this possible? Am I cured? No, I still have the red eyes. You know, from drinking people. Also locked.
Maybe it's just my imagination, but I think I smell Elizabeth's perfume. She must be here somewhere.
Old letter. Maybe I should have read it. Oh well. Jonathan
Elizabeth,
Reid.
my love, you allow my portrait to watch over you while you sleep. I'm flattered.
1795.
Like most castles, this one has a crypt. And it holds something special inside. This castle is falling apart.
Picture of Lady Ashbury in Paris, 1888.
That sweet fragrance. Elizabeth's perfume. She would...
1907.
was here, and recently.
1909. Elizabeth and Jacob Blackwood in Versailles, 1788. Secret passage. Nope.
This painting looks suspicious.
What painting? Oh. Is that? That's the Red Queen. It's her. Right, but which painting was he referring to when he said looked suspicious? Old contract. Oh.
A sword and a moon are the symbols I should look for.
Clearly. Sword and moon. I'm guessing here in this room. Nope. Wait. Oh, never mind. I just saw red, but no. Well, maybe it's in the main hall. I don't see anything. No, this is where I came from. What do we have here?
One last switch, and... what are these symbols? I can feel a mechanism, but it doesn't work. One last switch, and...
Sword and a moon. Ah. This is a flower. There we go,
Wow.
moon. Still don't sense her presence. Where is she? An angel came to me, blessed to be God. Michael. Devil. Elizabeth. Daughter. So she is the daughter of the that super ancient vampire. No, I don't think so. This reads like a mortal wrote it, but the dates are wrong for that. I still don't sense her presence. Where is she?
Drop your... There's nothing to be afraid of.
Oh, he is an immortal.
Shall we abandon this?
William
then?
Marshall.
Go below
There he
our
is.
heads.
No, never. You taught me that.
Blood is approaching. Old but young. How strange. Shall I drink it? Smite it?
No, Father. He is a friend. Please, rest. I'll take care of it.
Caution, Elizabeth. Deceit runs through these veins.
How dare you?
I know, Father.
What?
What took you so long, Jonathan?
Is this really him?
Yes. This is William Marshall, 1st Earl of Pembroke, servant of 5 mortal kings, former regent and saviour of England. The greatest knight who ever lived, according to some.
And you called him father?
For he gave me eternal life, and much more.
Oh, so he's not
I
your
have so
biological
many
father.
questions, Elizabeth.
You always had questions, Dr. Reid.
Now that I stand before you both, in this vault, I know not where to begin.
We still have a few minutes left.
Left?
Will you go back to London?
No, Jonathan. I do not intend to.
And what of your daughter?
Charlotte is a strong, independent woman who's about to come into money. I took care of everything. Now it's time for her to shape her future.
Why did you flee here?
When you told me I was the healthy carrier, I had nowhere else to go.
You mean you had to return to the real source of this scourge?
Yes, to end it once and for all.
Where are we? What is this place?
This is the Ashbury estate. I inherited the title when I purchased the castle.
Interesting.
Is this your retreat? Something of a secret place?
It's more of a sanctuary, really. This is where I take care of my father, ever since he became unwell.
What's wrong with him?
Are you not afraid someone might discover you here? It's not that hard to find.
Do not assume that I would hesitate to silence anyone who tried to reveal my secret. Fortunately, it has rarely come to that.
Rarely. Not never.
I have destroyed the disaster, this creature that Harriet Jones had become. The epidemic is no more, and London will recover. In time.
Yes. You did well, Jonathan. You truly saved the city.
Yes, we did. Despite all obstacles. I'm truly convinced we did it together, Elizabeth.
I cannot bear knowing I was the cause of all this. Through the use of my own blood.
No. This catastrophe was the result of unethical experimentation.
Exactly.
And the will of a creature so inexplicably evil, she exceeds all the terrible wonders I have seen since my death.
But it was my blood all along. My corrupted blood of hate.
That's not how that
Poisoned
works.
blood of my father. A healthy carrier. That's all I am.
We could cure him.
It's too late. The blood of hate has run for too long. The antidote would not work on him. I tried. Believe me, I tried.
Did you try the new version, which is more
Is he
potent?
dangerous?
What do you think? He is a thirsty Ekon who has not fed in centuries. An elder vampire driven by an urge to kill and spread the blood of hate.
No redemption, then.
And yet he thinks he has been offered immortality by the angels to protect the feeble and to smite the unholy.
Poor
Can he
guy.
communicate?
Yes. Sometimes he even seems like the noble knight who saved and raised me. But you know, the malice never fully leaves his eyes.
It's not
Why
malice,
are you
it's
hiding
hunger.
William Marshall here?
How could I not take care of him? He sacrificed himself.
It's just
by
the
giving me
most,
the only dose
probably
of
one of the
antidote he
most
had.
basic instincts that we have.
He gave you the antidote.
Yes.
The instinct
And in
to feed.
doing so,
The need
he
to
knew
feed,
he'd
really.
have to be confined here.
All
And
things
yet
must
he
eat.
volunteered. That's how great a man William Marshall was, and still is.
What do you do for him?
I visit him as often as possible. I paint the landscapes he will never see again. I feed him with my blood.
You feed him? You barely sustain yourself on the weak blood of the dying, yet you give him your blood?
After he saved me from the blood rage, I swore I would never kill to feed. He said the same.
That's fair enough.
William Marshall infected you. He is the true, original carrier.
Yes. But he saved me by sacrificing himself.
Saved you? How?
The tears of angels. The cleansing of impure blood by an older, more powerful blood. It worked on me, did it not?
Yes. Blood is the definitive key to our species. Scowls, cleansing, lineage. Do you really think it worked?
It has, Jonathan. I was nothing but a beast who took pleasure in slaughter. I roamed across Europe, reaping my bloody crop. It was the blood of hate. But my father's antidote cured me.
What about us?
What do you mean?
You know my feelings towards you, Elizabeth. But you left without a word. So I'm worried about your feelings towards me.
I love you, Jonathan. I've loved you since the moment I saw you rescue poor Mr. Hampton in that filthy slaughterhouse. Forgetting the danger as you turned your back, like the newborn fool you were.
Oh, come on.
How did you meet William Marshall?
I thought he was
He
dead.
was an Econ for centuries when he found me. He saved me from certain death by making me his progeny.
Why did he choose you?
You should ask him that.
Can I? I mean, is he even
Did you ever blame
aware
him?
enough to
Not
answer?
even when he was infected and bit me. He is my father. He raised me. He taught me how to behave.
Who are you, really?
How could I answer that? I went through many lives and identities to reach this day. To you, I am Elizabeth Ashbury, and that's all I wish to be.
Fair enough.
I understand. And I respect your desire for privacy.
Thank you, Jonathan.
You should have told me.
No, Jonathan. The William Marshall myth lies at the heart of so many hostile plans. I could not risk jeopardizing his safety.
So why did you come here? You knew I would follow you. I can't let you go.
Because I know now the blood of hate is still in my veins. No one but I can put an end to this tragedy.
I can help you. You can trust me, Elizabeth.
I know, Jonathan. You have been the most loyal ally these last few weeks. But this is my duty.
Would your protege agree to speak with me? I have so many questions for him.
Go on, Jonathan. But be careful.
Sir William Marshall.
Yes, Sir William. My God. You really are William Marshall. You served Richard the Lionheart and his brother, King John. It is such a privilege to meet you.
I did in my day. Come closer if you want to speak. For my hearing
Oh,
isn't
bull
what it
crap.
used to be.
I think your hearing is fine, sir.
What is it you want then?
I found and defeated the disaster that was threatening to smite
Yeah,
London.
come closer, my
You should
child.
know that the city is
Please,
safe for now,
don't
sir.
be afraid of the sharp
I call you
fangs
brother?
in my mouth.
Did you resist its poison? Even a scratch from a beast so evil could endanger you and all those you care for.
You also defeated one in 1666. Who was it?
She
Merlin.
was a malicious
No.
witch who spread plague throughout the city with her army of rats. She had been hiding in a bakery in Pudding Lane for months when I finally found her.
How did you defeat it?
We fought for hours. In the end, I had to lock her in St. Paul's Cathedral and burn the building down.
Jesus.
I wanted to be sure she was destroyed.
I found your research on the antidote. The tears of the angels. What ingredients did you use?
Once I understood what the ingredients were, I used the tears of King Richard and the pure blood of the valiant Boadicea.
King Richard and Boadicea? How did you find such relics?
It took me many years to locate their hiding place. Then I had to learn the formula.
Wait, you learned the formula
If I
after
recall,
gathering the
It
ingredients?
belonged to an ancient brotherhood. The order
That
of
seems a
St.
bit
Paul, I believe.
weird.
And did it work?
Yes. The tears cleansed my poor Elizabeth's blackened heart. It was such a blessing to see her smile again.
The blood of hate. How does it affect you? Do you feel it now?
The blood of hate? Yes. Nothing more than a sneeze, really. A sneeze held for so long, you could blow a fortress down if you released it.
Can we speak about the Morrigan?
The Red Queen. What of her?
What do you know about her?
You met her, did you not?
Just once. But she never ceased to sing to me. I love her song. It is a song of blood and war. I only wish she would sometimes let me rest.
Do you know
Poor
who she
guy.
is?
I don't want to
How long has he
discuss
been
this
alive?
in front of my
This must
sweet
be close to
Elizabeth.
1,000 years
Why?
by now,
For a
right?
time, she too could hear the red song. The steps she danced to its melody brought pain upon the world.
I would like to ask you about vampires.
Vampires? What about them?
Considering your experience, please tell me what you know.
They are terrible creatures. I have seen and fought many in my time.
We're vampires.
Foul temptresses with sharp claws and shrieking beaks.
I have never seen such a creature. What are you talking about?
Of course you've never seen a creature like them. Vampires are deadly, swift and implacable.
Where did you encounter such creatures?
The last time I saw one was in a Celtic temple near Salisbury. A terrible and god-forsaken place full of ghosts and pestilence.
Do you remember Myrddin, your maker?
Only God is my maker, for he created.
In case you
everything on
didn't
this
realize,
earth.
Myrddin is
He blessed
Merlin.
me with eternal life through his archangel, Michael.
But Myrddin, Michael, is a vampire. He made you a blood-sucking creature of the night.
Blood, yes. I used to drink it from the throats of the unworthy.
I think
Then
he's
I was
senile.
punished for my deceit. During my penance, I rely entirely.
I mean, first I
on
thought
sweet
he was just weak from not drinking blood, but I think he's actually senile.
Did you really sacrifice yourself to save her?
That was the only righteous path. The blood of hate made me betray her. I am
Can
at
vampires
peace
even
here.
become senile?
I can think about what I've done and how I failed.
Do you not want to be cured?
No. This hunger is mine. I would feel empty without it. It has been part of me for so long. All I want is quiet. silence.
I understand
You agreed to be
the
confined.
desire for silence.
Yes. Once I
The
was
world is
sure
too
she was
noisy.
cured, I asked to be locked down here. I deserve it. The world needs it.
How did you meet Elizabeth?
Times were tough. I had awakened to protect the land from a new plague. I heard her sing for her dead family. Singing for her death to come. I chose to save her.
When was that?
It was so long ago. A few years after Elizabeth of England and Catherine of France established their alliance against Spain.
Wow.
What did you do?
I raised her as my progeny. After she left to see the world, I rebuilt her deceased parents' inn. Owned it as William Thorne for a time. Those were good years.
Tell me about Elizabeth. How was she infected?
I do not wish to discuss it.
Please, Sir William. I need to know what the blood of hate is. How is it transmitted?
After defeating the disaster in St. Paul's Cathedral, I returned to my retreat, infected. This is where my sweet Elizabeth found me, for she heard my pain from across the sea.
Really?
Where is this retreat you mentioned?
In London, under Temple Church, beneath my empty tomb. I always loved to sleep there while listening to the bell above.
What happened then?
Oh damn, that reminded me. I never solved that puzzle with the 4 panels.
And infected her too. Forgive me, Elizabeth. I failed you.
You bit her again. Is that how she was infected with the disaster's blood? I think I understand now.
Elizabeth fled, and I fell to my knees, begging for forgiveness. I swore I would find a way to make things right.
We could set you free. Let you out. Isn't that what you want?
I pray for the day I'll see the sky again. I have all but forgotten its colors. I could walk and do so many things beneath the stars. But I doubt it will be wise to release me.
Then will you stay here and repent?
Elizabeth told me it will not be long now. I cannot wait to feel the sweet caress of her hand on my cheek after so long as she releases me.
She's going to kill him, obviously.
Has the time come?
Yes, Father.
Why not unleash me then? To see the sky a final time?
You already are the sky, and all its stars.
I'm not defeated, for I welcome the sword you bear, for it is mine.
You were never defeated, my lord.
I think she doesn't want him to see the sky in case he runs away.
Farewell, Father. And to you also, Jonathan.
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
I can't stand what I've become. This healthy carrier, as you put it.
What?
The flames will purify the poison that runs in my veins.
No.
You'll die.
I won't allow this to happen.
I am death, Jonathan. Wherever I go, I can't stand it.
I am Dr. Jonathan Reid, champion of Murden, chosen to save England from the vampire epidemic. I could cure you.
What do you mean?
We are creatures of blood, Elizabeth. Everything about us is in our blood. With time, I could perfect the antidote William Marshall gave you. Trust me, for time is on our side.
I'm guessing this is where she rejects him
That is a risk I
because
cannot
I
take,
fed on
Jonathan.
people.
I won't bring another such disaster into this world.
Elizabeth, no. Trust me. I can save you.
How could I trust you, Jonathan? Have you not betrayed me?
I had choices to make.
I forgive you, and that is my choice.
Elizabeth, I love you.
Then let me go now.
Wait! No!
Dude, get your ass up. I take it this is the worst possible ending. Or maybe the worst possible ending is she kills you.
One prayer for the summoned, called by this song. Child born from darkness, whose path he must find. Now the song is sung, and your path chosen. England is safe, but the cost was dire. Blood and tears, both parched by cleansing flames. You've lost your way, my champion bittersweet.
Blood on my
I move to
hands, yep.
pity, as I feel your rampant rage void of purpose or meaning. My queen sleeps once again, and I'll soon join her slumber. Until alas she rises, woken by the hunger never fed.
Is that it? Yep, that is indeed it. Okay. Well, that is it for today and for Vampyr, except, of course, the review. Actually, I'm not sure if I'm recording this before I finished recording the last episode of Shadows Awakening, so I'm not sure. This will either be followed by Mortal Shell or by Ni no Kuni Wrath of the White Witch, the remake, of course, PC remake. But either way, Ni no Kuni will come first, depending on. So if I finish Shadows Awakening first, Ni no Kuni will come after that. If this ended first, then Ni no Kuni will come after this. Either way, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you again next time.